Sampling has been around for over 20 years now. Sampling is basically an interpolation. This is using an insert from another artist's work to enhance a new piece of music.
Pretty good, yeah.
Sampling has evolved to what's now known as mashing or mashups. Mashups differ from sampling in that a third party, usually a DJ or music producer, combines two or more tracks from different artists and presents them as a unique piece of music.
Completely illegal, yeah. Vocals from one and music from another.
You know, you want to be a monkey, not to be able to, you know, find tracks that don't gel well together. Soundscape, which is like a Pro Tools-esque type hard disk recorder.
I suppose the biggest one was Kylie on Blue Monday. Can't Get You Out of My Head and New Order Blue Monday. That's fairly big.
I think it would be smart for the record companies. I suppose like Khalees did recently with the Michael Jackson thing. You know, the record companies own thousands of records that they could easily license to be mashed up. And they'd be huge club hits or dance floor hits or whatever. So they could utilise it that way. Or they can be really anal, like they kind of have been. And they can just say no to this and no to that and no to that, rather than thinking outside the box and going, well, we could specifically get these guys that are very talented to do mashups with our songs.
Well, it's basically completely illegal. It's not really a money thing, but all mashups are really released on white labels. You don't know where they're from, you don't know who did them. You know what I mean? It's just kind of ripping off other people's music.
I think the producers are quite talented, and I think there's always, I think once it's the fact that the record industry says no bad, it puts a stamp on it, it makes it more cool and kind of, it's like pirate radio or something. The fact that it's a little illegal is it does no harm in the greater sense, but the fact that it's a little illegal, yeah, makes it quite alluring, or it's quite fun to do, I think. And I think we'll hear many more mashups kind of when you're out on a night out, and it'll make you smile. I am sure it's illegal, and therein lies the fun, you know.
It's not really going to change, it's not really going to change the world, but it's going to keep rolling along, get people dancing. I suppose they are as much as DJing is. Like, people think DJing isn't really enough fun, but you have to be, you know what I mean, you have to know what you're doing to be able to do it. I suppose mashups are just the same as that. You know what I mean? You have to kind of think about what you're doing, and you can do it. Obviously there's going to be good mashups, bad mashups. So yeah, I think it is an art form. If DJing is an art form, then mashups are an art form. It's not really fucking 16 chapel work or anything, you know what I mean? But
I would consider it an art form, but I suppose I have some reservations about how amazingly artistic it is, given that, you know, today's technology can be quite easy to put together.
Regardless of the legal implications, mashups are an important part of the Dublin club scene and are easily bought in record stores. They can be downloaded with little or no problem from the internet.
It's pretty good, yeah. It's well, I like Sean Paul anyway, so it's, and then the beat, the other song, it's good mix. It's with his singing.
It's mixed quite well, yeah. It suits her with the music anyway. It suits her.
The greatest songs ever made. What is it? It's called Sexual Healing, Marvin Gaye. Don't like Sean Paul usually, but he's alright there. A bit of a surprise. Just the opening of Sexual Healing, like, and that's, I've listened to that song so many times, and then he just pops in, like, it's not bad, like.
Yeah, the music's cool, but yeah, I like that song anyway, but I'm not a big fan of Sean Paul.
Yeah, I thought it worked pretty well for the Marvin Gaye bit, the Sean Paul bit, but yeah, it worked pretty well. It was pretty smooth.
There you have it. While some folk are indeed impressed with the creative implications, there are others who think we should leave well enough alone. What seems to be important here is not the creative standard, but the message that mashups are fun. Maybe we should just shut up and dance.